The cool breeze blew past us as we stared into the sunset. The sky was a beautiful mix of red and orange, and the trees off in the distance almost looked dark. At our grandmother's house, in the countryside of Eldoret, the fence was made of weak timber, but we leaned on it like it could support our bodies. As a flock of birds flew past us, she spoke.
I started writing, by the way.
No way. When did you start?
4 years ago. That time you gave me some of your poems. That time I came to you guys' house. Spent a month or two there. Reading your work inspired me to start writing too. Bear all your emotions on a page.
I didn't give those to you. You snuck into my room and stole them. I joked. She laughed.
Yeah, but after you found me, you just let me keep reading.
You were already halfway through though, so I figured I'd just let you finish, I said, moving closer to her. Could I read anything you wrote?
I'm working on something. I'll send it to you when it's finished.
What is it?
You'll see.
Ah, I'm excited.
Don't get your hopes up,
she said, smiling. Are you thinking of publishing? Maybe posting online somewhere?
Not really.
Well, what do you want to do with it then?
Nothing. I'll just keep it to myself.
What? Why? You could make a blog or something. That's what I did.
Who the hell is going to read that?
You never know. I have a couple of readers. Not many, but it's enough.
Really? And how many years have you put into that blog?
I hesitated.
Exactly. Nobody wants to read about us. Nobody cares about us. Unless you're rich or famous enough to move to a developed country. We're nobodies.
That doesn't mean our stories don't matter.
We're Africans. We're Kenyans. Some people out there think Africa is a country. There are people in this world who don't even know this country exists, let alone us.
She paused.
We're a means to an end, you know? They come here, take our land, our minerals, use them to make a shit ton of money, and we don't even get a piece of the pie. If there is any left, it all goes to a corrupt politician's pocket.
Don't you think that's something you should share with the world? Like, it's been like this for years. It's like people don't really care anymore. It's like people have just come to accept it. Maybe if people like you or me shine a light on it, I don't know, maybe something will change. She didn't answer, so I kept going. Even if you don't think anybody will read it, somebody might. I don't think there's a single obscure writer who thought they'll be rich and famous when they pen their first work. People who actually believe they're the best rarely are. And if they are the best, their belief in themselves is usually because of some sense of narcissism. Doubt is always a constant. It wouldn't have to be a little bit narcissistic, would it? I nudged her.
I don't know.
We come from a long line of artists, you know. My dad used to write in high school. My mom sings in the church choir. My brother makes music. Half of the family can either draw or paint. One of our cousins used his talents to become a product designer. His sister's a chef. There's a violinist in the family. Our grandmother was an English teacher. She could help you better your work.
You know she has dementia.
Yeah, I sighed. Silence overtook us. The sun was just barely peeking over the horizon now. It was almost dark. Above us, the moon shone in a silver glow. The clouds floating up in the sky looked like tiny cotton balls. The clouds looked like tiny cotton balls. She looked up and pointed.
That one looks like a bunny.
No, it looks like a cat. A breeze blew past us in an unsettling anxiety. I think we as artists have a duty to the world. She sank her head. We have to make art to make the world a better place. Who cares if someone's paying attention? So many famous artists were penniless when they died. Van Gogh, Nick Drake, Edgar Allan Poe.
All those people were white, weren't they?
I closed my eyes and pressed my lips.
Exactly. And I don't want to die broke.
She paused.
I'll have to get a job eventually. And somehow, jobs always end up replacing your talents. Jobs are where artists go to die. You start out by telling yourself you'll be creative on your weekends. But when the time comes, you're just too tired to do anything.
I think it's about dedication.
Damn. When did you turn 60, old man?
I gritted my teeth and hugged her slightly.
How long does it take you to write?
She asked. It depends. I could do it in 20 minutes if it's a short piece. If it's longer, it could take me hours. But the problem is coming up with the idea. That could take months, maybe years. Sometimes I just hold on to some lines till I can find somewhere to fit them. Sometimes I have to go through something really painful to be inspired.
Wow. What you do in years, AI can do in seconds.
She joked, turning to face me. AI can't write better than me. AI can't write better than anyone. I gazed into her eyes. They're just glorified pattern recognition machines. All they really know is how to make you happy, how to keep you engaged so they extract data from you.
Maybe. But if we have access to that, generative AI that is, and we can access it from anywhere without even needing an account, imagine what they have. Imagine what the US government has.
I never really thought about it like that. Damn. That's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know.
She turned to face the horizon.
And AI is only getting better. Pretty soon, publishing houses will be making AI books. No need to pay a writer. Just do it on your phone.
I don't think anybody would buy that.
Why not? They don't have to advertise it. All they need is someone to be the face. I mean, it's already a dying industry. Local publishing houses won't even consider you if you're not writing a potential set book.
It brings in the money, I guess.
Yeah, but it's pretty sad when you think about it.
The air was now still in a billowing silence. She leaned forward into the fence, so much further that it started to crack and I feared it would break. She then looked up at me and asked,
Do you think creativity is a curse?
Why do you say that?
Just the number of creative people who end up suffering from some kind of mental illness, or drug abuse, or poverty, or something. It's always something.
I think it flows in our bodies just like blood. It's natural. Can't fake it. I think living in this world, it's hard for the regular person. I think it's harder when you don't want to be like everyone else. You don't want to do things like everyone else does. But it's in our nature to be that way. It's how we make art. We have to see things that other people can't. Maybe someone somewhere made great art by conforming, but I can't think of any of them. Maybe that's why we suffer. I think everyone suffers, but I think if there's someone out there in charge of all of this, maybe they saw it fit to give us the spirit of non-conformity, the spirit of creativity, because they knew how hard it would be. Or maybe that's just something I tell myself to be okay with the way things are. I let out a long breath. My sick fucks. She let go of the fence, looked up at the sky with her shoulders hunched and her arms crossed. It was dark now.
We're all sick fucks.
She said, twirling the thread on the edge of her sweater's sleeve.
We spend billions to send people into space. We tell ourselves that those innovations give us the technology we use today. The internet, AI, electric cars, mobile phones. But then we use those phones to rot our brains with videos of cute pets and gender reveal parties and memes and culture wars. There are real wars going on every day. There are babies being bombed to hell in the Middle East. And even in our own country, a lunatic reigns supreme.
Damn, I'm 14 and this is deep. I joked. Okay, let's bring it back home then. Chinua Achebe, Fela Kuti, Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Those are African artists who use their art to rebel. What's your argument against them?
Are you really comparing us to Ngugi wa Thiong'o?
No, I'm just saying that art is powerful. Art can start revolutions.
I don't think we're ready. We'll always lose. As long as there are people still willing to vote for that madman. Hustler Fund, Shah, the new university funding model, the affordable housing program. They're all just scams to steal more money. And it's not just him, it's the whole government, even the police. It's like once you join them, you immediately turn into a pig. The people who voted for you don't even matter when you need a new watch, or a new car, or a new whatever. They go to churches, flaunt their money in our faces. They don't care. It's God's money, right? Can't judge God.
You know, I really think you should be writing this down.
Will you listen to me? We have way too many rich people. Oil and gas billionaires tell us to recycle while their factories pollute the air. Millions of liters of water are used to cool data centers so that we can generate a shitty picture of Garfield eating lasagna in Scooby-Doo's mouth. The polluted water poisons our waterways. People in the Middle East literally own slaves. Femicide, domestic abuse, poverty, unemployment. The list is so long. And people just don't care.
I don't think you're right. I think people care. I think injustice will always have a spotlight on it. If everyone in the world decided to be a cynic like you, then maybe it would be hopeless. But you could never get 8 billion people to agree on one thing. She smiled and nodded in agreement. You have to have hope. If we all give up, nothing will ever change. It all starts with ordinary people like you and me. Maybe it starts with an obscure writer from the countryside. Maybe it starts with one word. Maybe it starts with your art. Just then, the front door creaked open and light from inside the house fell upon me. My grandmother walked out of the house with a slow, tired voice and asked,
"Who is that out there?"
My mom's head peeked from inside the house.
"It's just your grandchild, Mama. Aren't you cold? Come in, we're all waiting for you." "And who is he talking to?" "Nobody, Mama.